Hello again, fellow podcaster, and welcome back to Pod Theory. Today is an installment of Pod Theory Condensed, and I'm going to take a few minutes to share some of the resources that I turn to for podcast news and information. Now, the podcasting landscape continues to evolve on a daily basis. There's always news, information, and insights for us to keep up with. And like I said, today I wanted to share a few of those resources with you so you can keep your podcast knowledge as sharp as possible. Now, one of the podcasts that you'll want to subscribe to is Pod News. This show does a brief daily episode with the news of the day in regards to podcasting. It's a great way to get informed and get informed quickly. And in addition, you can also sign up for their free daily newsletter briefing at podnews.net. But you can check out Pod News on your favorite podcast platform today. Another good podcast resource in this respect is Buzzcast from Buzzsprout. Buzzcast comes out every Friday with episodes dedicated to the world of podcasting. From news to ways you can improve as a podcaster and everything in between, Buzzcast is a great show to consume to end your week. Now, a blog that I check regularly is Castos. They deliver some great insight and knowledge on various topics that are hot in the podcasting world, as well as tips that you can implement on your show. Check them out at Castos, that's castos.com/blog. And finally, a solid resource for podcast news and info is Podcast News Daily, brought to you by Inside Radio. Tons of great info added daily to this site, and you can also sign up for their newsletter as well. Visit insideradio.com/podcastnewsdaily to connect to this resource. Now, I'm going to throw a question your way. What resources do you like to follow for your podcast news and information? I'd love to hear your picks so I can add them to my list of resources to search as well. You can hit me up on Twitter at Jason Cercone or shoot me an email, jason@jasoncercone.com, and let me know what resources you use to stay in the loop in regards to podcasting. And that's going to do it for today's episode of Pod Theory Condensed. Good talk. I'll see you back here tomorrow. This has been Jason Cercone on Pod Theory.